Everyone, this is Suleman from Automation Guru and MyGHLAssistant. In this video, we are going to see what the webinar funnel is in GoHighLevel. This is a new feature launched by GoHighLevel just recently. So we'll see what the webinar funnel is and what are the types. So basically, there are two types which High Level is providing us, which is on-demand funnel, on-demand webinar, which means a pre-recorded webinar. You can say it's like a VSL funnel we or the marketers have been using for a long time, right? And the other is a live webinar. So simply, you are having a webinar on Zoom and you send the calendar link or Zoom link to anyone who joins the call. So let's dive into it and let's see what this is. First of all, where you will find this option of the webinars, you go to sites from the left hand menu, and then there is a new thing called webinars. As you can see, there is a little label here saying new as well, right? So you just have to click on new webinar funnel and then it will ask you on demand, which means pre-recorded or live webinar funnel, which one you want to create. So if I click on, I will just go one by one. If I say just on demand or pre-recorded, literally it is nothing new. Everything like this was already existing in high level, but what has happened, they have reduced the steps. So for example, previously you used to go to uh, websites, build a funnel, create a form, insert the form, create a second step, insert the video there, and then create a thank you page. Now what they're doing, they have just few templates, or even if you just don't choose any pre-built template, you select a plain, it will at least insert a form, insert a video, and everything for you. Basically, they have make it really simple for you. It's time saving, and for anyone who is not too tech savvy, it's really simple. It's just drag and drop. So, for example, I click on it and I say this is a webinar of why you should subscribe, right? Just anything. Okay, after that it will say what is the form for the webinar. This will be the list of all the forms you have already available inside GoHighLevel, right? So, and then it will ask select the file to upload. So for example, you select anything, right? And then it will just create a link for that into the next steps. After that, you click on next and it will ask you which template you want to select. I will just go with the blank. Few things to note here. Once this is created, it's not like you don't have to do anything, because until now what high level has done, uh, things are broken, you can say. Why? Because the registration page, when you insert a form, it is not automatically uh, sending you to the next step. What happened is actually it will say use the action from the form builder, right? So you have to go and do few things. For example, actually let me show you. If I open it, technically what should happen, once someone submit this form, they should go to the next page. But what actually happened is this. If I say register now, it will just show the thank you message, which is wrong, right? Because otherwise, why we have created this page? They are supposed to go to this page, right? So what we have to do, we have to go edit and literally do it manually. So again, as I told you, this is not something which is really useful. It's just a little time saving, nothing new, but a simpler version for anyone who is not tech savvy. Still, you have to go, you have to select the form, you have to select what should happen after they submit the form, and literally this step, which is, I don't think it should happen. This should at least be that it redirects them to the next page, but this link is always broken as well, right? So you have to go even edit this page and send them to the next step after they click on that, right? So I will go and show you what I'm saying so that it makes sense to you. So click here to watch, right? This is actually a button, and then you have to select which page they should go, right? Broadcast, save, and publish. This is what you have to do. All right. And then same thing, you go back and you just do the same thing for the with the step one. You go there, edit it, and then from the form, by selecting form, you tell the form that you have to go to the next step instead of using the action from the form builder, right? So instead of form builder, go to website URL, and here you will select, it's not even the next step, you have to insert the variable here, right? Not variable, sorry, the page URL once you connect the domain. So you have to connect the domain, right? It's just like a usual funnel. So this is what the pre-recorded funnel is, or you can definitely go to the settings and connect domain. I mean, it's just a regular thing, just as a funnel. Same thing now, if you create a live webinar, there will be one additional thing, which is it will ask you insert the meeting location here. It can be physical web. For physical, it's not webinar, I don't know. So for webinar, you will have to use the Zoom link or Google Meet link. I will just show you. For example, I'd say uh, webinar is about how affiliate marketing work, and then select the date and time for the webinar, confirm, next, select the form, same thing until now. And then this is it. You insert the Zoom link or your Google Meet link wherever you're hosting that webinar. You insert that link here, and then select the template. Again, it's the same thing. So I will just, yeah, it will just create 3 steps for you. Again, you will have to go make sure the links are connected, the form is connected, which until now it's not connected, but I'm sure high level will launch an update soon, because that's what happened. Something come, they launch an update, make it refine. As it come, it's not useful, a lot useful, but eventually it becomes good, right? So this is it. Also, one more thing, there is no automation attached to any of these things. You have to create all the automations based on the form submission. This should happen whatever it is. There is no automation attached to it. There are no SMS or emails going out once someone submits the form or anything, right? So you have to make sure that you are doing it either through automation or somehow. So yeah, this is it. I hope it makes sense to you. So thank you.